Before we begin this week's video, I want to thank Hexflame over on Coffee, and I also want to thank Galcor for 24-month Coffee Gold. I don't know what to do with that, but I'll figure it out. Heyo everyone, Misha B. Barkin here. Sorry about the abrupt radio silence. We're at the end of the spring quarter, and everything's kinda wrapping up, which means a lot more work than usual. Due to this, I've had to focus most of my time on school, and haven't had the adequate time to make quality videos for you guys. I also haven't been in the best headspace as of late, and I don't do the best with being incredibly busy, or under pressure of deadlines, and having to pull off 10 or 12-hour days to get all of my school stuff done, that just leaves me exhausted. And the video making process just doesn't happen. Forcing myself to try and focus for that long just takes a toll on my brain, as I'm just not wired to be able to do that. Anyways, that's not why you're here. You're here to see another episode of Fursonas in depth. This week we're talking to Dino Synth about monsters. Monsters is a very broad topic, so facts aren't really available to the degree of the last few episodes. One type of monster is the kaiju, however, and you may know what a kaiju is without realizing. A kaiju is, roughly, a giant monster, as well as being a genre of mainly Japanese films featuring a giant monster. That's right, folks, everyone's favorite girl boss Godzilla is a kaiju. I just looked it up, and apparently Godzilla's male? I thought Godzilla was a female this whole time? Huh. Anyways, I think we should move on to introducing today's guest, yeah? Today's guest is gonna be Dino Synth. Dino Synth is a furry artist whom reached out to me on Twitter about appearing in an episode of Fursonas in Depth. Quick note, I'm genuinely surprised how many peeps have wanted to reach out regarding being on an FID episode. Like, that's just wild to me that people want to be a part of this small idea I had almost a year ago. Anyways, yeah, they reached out and I said yee. They also drew the thumbnail to this here video. They're a freelance artist whom resides in northern India and loves monsters and dinosaurs, if that wasn't obvious. Their Sona is a weird mix of dinosaurs, rhinoceros, and a dragon. Ooh, dragon. I haven't had a dragon on yet. Hey, if anyone has a dragon Sona and wants to reach out, hit me up. Anyways, on to the questions. What is your name and Sona?
Hi, you can call me Dino, but my monster Sona's name is Aeon.
How involved are you in the furry community?
I'm not really as involved in the furry fandom as I used to be be honest.
What made you choose the monster as your Sona?
Well, I chose a monster because it was more fun to just jumble features I liked from other creatures into just like one cohesive design. It made my Sona feel more personal.
How did this Sona come to be?
Aeon is a kaiju, and that's mostly because I really love the movie Pacific Rim.
Have you ever met another fur with the same Sona? Either monsters in general, or your exact type of monster?
Actually, yes. One of my best friends is a Godzilla-like monster, and I do have a few mutuals with monster Sonas. Even some that are based off of like T-Rex-like creature, like Aeon.
Why do you think others would choose the monster as their Sona?
Well, my shallow answer would be that it's just the level of personalization monsters offer. There's lots of customization options and like absolutely no species rules. And my deeper answer would probably be that monsters appeal to a lot of people who feel ostracized from like normal, in quotations, society.
Any fun facts about the species you chose?
Monsters can basically be found in about every culture, which I find to be super cool.
If you could choose a different species to be your primary Fursona, what would it be and why?
If I had to go with a different species for my main Sona, I'd probably go with a T-Rex or rhinoceros, because those are my favorite animals.
Is your Fursona a reflection of you, or do they have a separate personality?
Yes, Aeon is a reflection of me. If I was a fictional critter, I'd be them.
Is your Sona species popular or not within the community? Why do you think that is?
A little. Unless you count monster dogs, then they're real popular. I think it's simply because there's really a monster for everyone, whether you come up with something entirely new or use an existing one.
Does your Sona have any special gimmicks or quirks that make them unique?
Yes, actually, Aeon can breathe blue smoke.
Any last things you'd like to mention?
Last thing I'd like to mention is make a monster Sona so I can look at it, please. Thank you for having me. I really enjoyed this. See ya.
Thanks, Dino Synth. A link to their Twitter will be in the description. So we're to the end of the video. I'm really excited to announce the stuff coming up for the Misha B. Barkin channel, but that'll be announced in the coming weeks. For now, you'll have to wait. Also, I would like to do more Fursonas in-depth episodes, but have them be actual interviews, you know? Right now what happens is I send the people the questions, they answer them and send me the rough file, and then I splice it all together. I would love to switch that to more of an interview type, so if you'd be interested in an interview in the future, definitely let me know. Anyways, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!